Welcome back to UA Insider's Extreme Sports episode. Up next, we'll get an inside look at the life of Long Island native and former welterweight champion Matt Serra. Let's head over to his gym in Huntington to see how his dedication has got him to where he's at today.
Hi, my name is Matt Serra. I'm a UFC fighter. I own Serra Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I have two academies here in Long Island. My father's a lifelong martial artist. He started with Wing Chun and he was passing that on to me. And it was fun, but in reality, in a real situation, if I ever, got into something, it would start with that. Next thing you know, it's a grappling situation. Later on, when I was around 16, 17, he showed me a tape of the Gracie family called Gracie's in Action, and I saw the effectiveness of the ground fighting, and I was just taken by it. And it doesn't mean that you have to abandon whatever martial art you're into, because everything's got its pros and its cons.
Being a martial artist, I was always the type where I wanted to add to my arsenal and add to my game and see stuff that actually works.
I wish I would have had Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu when I was a kid. If I would have had Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu back then, it would have been a good outlet for me. Like nowadays, I see kids like myself, but they have an outlet now. If they don't want to do anything in school, they can do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and have a release and not be so macho and use it in a positive way.
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is similar to wrestling in that it is, a form of grappling. Except for in wrestling, there's no tap out. You don't fight till you finish. You know what I mean? In wrestling, you're going for a pin. So it's kind of similar. There's a few different rules, but it has the same gist.
And you don't have to want to be a cage fighter to train here. It's as simple as wanting to learn a martial art, hang out with cool people.
Anybody who's welcome. People who just have an interest in jiu-jitsu, or they want to try something different than going to a gym because a gym can be boring, or you don't really have the camaraderie that you have here where you say, oh, there's Brian, I'm going to train with him as one of my friends now.
Everybody's welcome here. As long as you come in with a good attitude, I believe water seeks its own level. Anybody that wants to have a good time, learn martial arts, whether it's Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Muay Thai, even wrestling, it's a good atmosphere.
All sorts of people find their way here. We have people from beginners that don't know anything about martial arts to people who have trained wrestling, who've done karate, kung fu.
If you look around, the majority of guys in here, 85, 90% of the guys in here don't want to fight in the UFC, don't want to fight in the cage. They want to learn how to defend themselves. They want to lose weight. They want to get in shape instead of just being on a treadmill.
If they had this opportunity to come to this place, I feel like anyone would travel from any part of the country to be able to train with the legendary Matt Serra.
I like teaching all walks of life. I enjoy it. And I don't want to be one of those guys to live from one UFC paycheck to the other. To me, that's just, that's just extra. I love to fight. I do it for nothing. When I'm not doing that, what am I doing? I'm here teaching, doing stuff I love. So I wanted to set myself up for the future.
Matt's a hometown guy. If you know that, he's very close with his family. He's very close with all of his students and even his instructors, that it's one big family.
When you go to tournaments, you don't see everyone with their UFC coach basically on the sidelines yelling for them what to do and helping you out constantly. So it was just like crazy that I had Matt Serra there with me, and everyone that knew that Matt Serra was there was asking for his autograph and just wanted to be around him. And the fact that that was my coach, it was pretty awesome.
People that come here the first time and they meet Matt, they can't believe that he's so nice.
Sometimes when people meet you and they recognize you from the fighting and stuff, they get a little excited, or wow, it's you. Everybody I meet's usually cool. They better be cool. I fight in a cage. What are they gonna do?
Every time somebody does something bad in fighting, you hear about it in the paper. You don't see the good things that Matt does. Like he goes to there was a Make-A-Wish thing where somebody was dying of cancer, and Matt goes and visits him. I've never seen him turn down an autograph. I've never even heard him say a bad word like, oh, I can't believe I got to sign another one. And he's happy. He's happy to be around his fans, and it's important that Long Island has something like that.
I look up to Matt because he hasn't changed. He's still the same person, and just because he's such a down-to-earth person, and he's not that cocky, arrogant guy who's so macho because he was on TV and he was a champion in the UFC.
It's a feeling that you can't put that in a bottle, I love it, and I know I won't be fighting forever, so right now at 36, I'm still in there, so I still got some stuff in the basement, and I enjoy every moment of it because I know I won't be doing it forever, but when I'm done, I'll be teaching, I'll be cornering.
Thanks for joining us for this week's episode of UA Insider. And be sure to keep up with UA on ultimateathletemagazine.com. You can email us with any questions, comments, or story ideas at info@ultimateathletemagazine.com. For UA Insider, I'm Jessica Peters. We'll see you next time.